But you won't.
Thanks.
Well, I
Oh
guess
no, how
you would.
threatening.
You
Someone in their
wouldn't
own
know
race
though.
is gonna get a taxi. Oh no,
You
whatever
would.
are we doing?
You wouldn't know that I got a taxi. That's.
I have the stream open on a second monitor.
Oh, okay.
Bougie.
I'd rather not watch, so I don't know if my head will be behind. I'd rather not watch.
Am I allowed to psych my opponents out and message them during crap circles?
Who
If
cares?
I mean,
It
I
it's
won't
Neon. It's
have my
Neon.
chat
Who
open.
cares?
I won't see it if
The
you do it.
dirtiest tactics.
And I'll be way past them crap circles by that point anyway.
Right. So yeah, people
Yeah, I'll
on my
message you as
stream.
you're going onto armored truck.
I'm not allowed to speak during the race, so make sure you do go to Speed Simpsons. It should pop up in chat every now and again. I've got an active timer set on it. The stream should be starting any time now, so have fun. This is a final group Lisa game. If I win, I come second in the group, so I'll take that. But yeah,
I can't believe you
enjoy
guys are
it.
on the final Lisa, and I've not done a single race yet.
Yeah,
You see,
neither.
we're very organised.
We're just spread out.
I'm organised. I just
Didn't
did all the late spots.
Yeah,
Organised? Me? No.
all the early spots were taken by the time our group started really
Right.
shit.
But like the thing, I'm doing all of my races within the same 8 days, I think,
I think I'm
which is not like
number
the fastest number,
no,
but
no.
decent.
I mean, last years I kind of spread my races out because I prefer having them a bit more spread out. They're not as spread. My first were pretty close together. 30 something hours apart. Okay, 40 something.
Made
On Speed
I've made
Simpsons.
one. I've done one upset. I'm happy with that. I doubt I'll do another.
No, on upsets, there's been quite a few upsets actually.
I should have beat Cable. Let's be fair.
I believe last year there were 2 upsets in the groups.
Oh,
But with the
my
new
run
system,
has
there's
been
more with
submitted.
this one.
Oh,
nice.
It says unsubmitted, but it has been submitted. It's not been verified yet.
Yeah, I've been busy today. Actually, yeah, I've been busy a lot this week, so I haven't done as many.
Only 10-minute difference. Anything could happen. I'm also on 60. I'm also on 60.
This is the part where I mute my mic in the Streamlabs.
Yeah, because I'm using it's on waitable timer, so apparently it's like 60.
I've already fixed that one on the sheet.
Yeah, so when the race starts, if you won't mind just kicking me from the call, so
no problem. What am I looking for? Neither of you on the 100% cutscenes. Snips, it's a shame.
What predictions enabled for this race? We should probably set
They
that up.
will be.
They will be. Yeah.
Someone can do it. I'd rather actually predict myself because.
Are we live?
On the script, I think so.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Everybody in the Simpsons chat go all in on Tyler.
No, don't go in on me.
You go all in on Tyler, and then
don't
I'll
go
go half in on Falco.
If you do, you'll get a massive payout. If I do,
Yeah,
if you do,
you probably will.
I mean, do I even bet on myself at this point?
Play the odds. You can't bet against yourself and throw though. That's cheating. Anyway, it's 5 past, so we should probably get going.
Okay.
If you two are ready.
I'm ready.
Yep, just kick me from this whenever you're ready. So.
Nico, if you'd like to do the countdown.
New game, yeah? New game?
Yeah, new game.
Okay.
No problem.
Right, I'm ready.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Best of luck.
Let's go.
GLGL.
GLGL. see them. Okay. Oh, Falco got the head start. Let's go.
Very nice. So yeah, this is the how many races are left in Lisa? Do they say it's the last
This is the
race?
final one. Match 6.
This is the last race in Lisa.
It's
So we're
actually,
seeing some of the
yeah.
groups come to a close now, which is pretty interesting.
If Falco wins this one, guaranteed through to the knockout stages. I believe first in the lower bracket to confirm that. If Tyler wins, then there's a 3-way tie, and it would go to average times, which I think Falco I think has a big edge over Tyler and Cable.
Let's do this thing.
Pretty sure that's this group.
Well, best of luck to both the runners.
Where am I gonna put all these?
Oh, yeah, Cable's the other one.
I think this is a really quite a strong bracket in which, you know, we've seen Tyler go from a 2-hour time to a sub 150.
Yeah, he and Cable I think are fairly similar in that fact.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna say I'm not bitter that he bopped me, but I'm a little bit sad that he got it first. I gotta say.
You need to hurry up. You've slipped like second slowest in the tournament, Nico.
I know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm waiting on the run.
You're hanging down the group average. You've got like the third fastest lower bracket group with 4 seconds on top. That's kind of changed recently.
No, I just need the run. You know, I'm trying to skip over the sub 150. I want the sub 145 now.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Falco accidentally going into the venue trying to restart missions with a resetting card that he bought himself.
I think we will.
That is a new one. Never seen that one.
I blame society.
No one else is.
I am no mod. I can do prediction.
I'll do it in like 5 minutes.
Fair enough.
Can't predict now. Well, I think I can, but I can't call the result.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yes, I think Falco has a slight edge. I can't tell.
5 to 6.
I think they're actually about the same. Try to do some maths here. Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it's 6 seconds, I think.
It's rushing time. Let's roll.
Really, it's gonna come down to the late game. I mean, earlier in the tourney, like the first Tyler race, he surprised us all by pulling out the out of bounds from nowhere, and Falco seems to be less confident on the out of bounds from the discussion we were having just before the race. So I think it's really going to come down to who fails out of bounds, or like who blows up their car or blows up the waist or something. So I'm excited for this one. I think the early game's going to be a little bit of a to and fro. I think one may overtake the other due to like a simple mistake, and then as we get into a poo, we'll kind of see the more like solid strats come into play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's interesting because Falco's more pretty much superior to that logic, he should have a better time, but Tyler on the hierarchy has to move a little bit more of a cat up there, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
We are
this
shoot
stuff
that
before the
jump
cops
really
find me sitting around talking to myself.
My meter is quite high, something I can definitely relate to.
Nothing lasts forever.
I'm sure most runners have got hit and run in this one at some point.
I think my most embarrassing feat is getting hit and run in SMRT.
That's fairly common. There was a time, I'm not sure if it's really said, but like people were saying you should get hit and run in SMRT because it means you're hitting loads of things, you're getting coins. Ooh, Tyler, not so clean with the neighbours.
I'm not getting the wasp.
You just didn't have enough speed and just dropped. And opting to just park normally, most people would turn around here so you're facing the Simpsons house.
And choosing to reverse to the house, which
a little slower.
a little slower, but if it works, Tyler, it does work.
I mean, it doesn't not work. That was okay.
Barney, can I?
I'm gonna go in with the. How many donuts can I do? I'll do 1,000
Sweet.
on Tyler.
Ooh,
I do enjoy an underdog, and then if Falco does win, at least everybody else gets a payout.
I can't wait to win 500.
Wow, I need a disco
But
now.
then if Tyler wins, and
If I win, yeah.
I will get. How much will I win?
Well,
Well,
right now,
there's over 100,000 in the pool for Falco,
Oh,
so
someone
you know
else is
I'll be
sponsored.
rolling.
I'm starting to feel like you'll win. Ooh, those guys will stop the power. Just grab them and leave in the end.
It do be like that.
I have no fury.
Not a very good driver.
Nicely
Eat
done by
my
Falco.
dust.
Getting this trap.
Taking the turn nicely on Tyler's end.
Compared to her last time.
Vengeance will be mine.
Pretty far ahead. It's gonna be a bit tricky to get the right speed. Oh, and he's
Missing him
got
as
baited
well.
by the glass truck, I think. Which already forced Smithers further left than you'd expect. Now he's gonna have to go for the backup.
How can I? Let's do this thing. Not like
I'm
anyone
not
likes
sure
these
if Tyler's
things.
aware really of the backup if he's trying to these pushes.
Stupid like a fox.
Because there's a pixel on the wall here you can catch on.
We'll clean this mess
Yeah.
up later.
I will get it now.
You're so smart. How come I broke you?
Maybe whatever building's sticking out.
Not like
Yeah,
anyone
at
likes
this
these
point, I
things.
think the best bet is just to let him move and go to neighbours because if you can fairly consistently push
Stupid
him
like
in
a
there.
fox.
But caught in the park's ute, so
Bird will clean this mess up later.
You're correct, Falco will move to the main bracket if he wins this race, yes. If Falco wins, he goes to the, what would you say, the knockout stages? Is that what
Yeah.
it's called?
move to the knockout round.
We're number one.
Well, unlucky on Tyler's end, getting him from one hit away.
Quite this group, please. I mean, it depends on how people PB. Because in your group, Emma, I think there's been a few big PBs in there, and people are already in the higher ranks of their seeding.
Imagine looking out of your window to see one car ramming another into the side of your house. You don't have to imagine, you can do this yourself. You just need to grab a friend or two.
Grab a couple friends and just chart IRL.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I
Tyler
say,
doesn't quite make the
where
cycle.
is the
Didn't
sexy
get the
flesh?
jump after the ground pound on the third box. Fourth box? Yeah, fourth box. And not skipping the landing animation cost him a cycle.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Piece of cake.
Ooh, Tyler going for the
It's
center.
crushing.
Not something that you see too
I'm a
often these days,
lean,
but then.
mean speed thingy.
I think it comes with like confidence in coin route. Up until very recently, I also I didn't get that bend on foot, but I also opted for both power plant bends, and only
Like that when I got
in the
here.
last like few days have I managed to cut both of them out.
When would you get them?
Let's see you do better.
I would get the one that Tyler got, usually during FBI.
Okay.
For the one that's near the main entrance, I used to get in my car after Blind Big Brother and drive to it and then menu up. But I understand that it was like slower, but now that I've got a bit more confidence in my coin route, I'd say that my coin route is my strongest part of the run so far,
Yeah.
unless I get busted.
I was probably getting slanders longer than I should do just because of a confidence thing. I think at some point I actually went through my coin route, like I don't need to get this anymore.
Yeah,
When I got more
getting that out felt very good.
specials, I knew like what my coin limits were for when I need to go to certain backups.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to drive, you dumbass.
Oh, Falco might get got caught by the wheel, but powers through. Half gambling right there. Both freebies,
Okay.
very nice.
Very
I
nice.
wish I had a dog with a saddle. Can you come
Oh
and
no,
get
and
me? I'll
Tyler's
pay you in
caught on
back
a
rub.
traffic car. It shouldn't matter too much. Oh, because the Batman I think
Just
got held up
bring it up.
earlier by another
Just
traffic
bring-
car.
Mm-hmm.
King of the world!
Tyler gets the trailer park boss.
And Falco getting the first ESS
Service.
for his run that we see. Moving on to Bone Storm.
Oh, I swallowed my gum. Wow, this character can take a beating.
So clearly you have oh, I guess that's his route. Because I normally think I think I normally have less points in
I
this set.
almost spilled my sundae.
I don't know if I've ever gone for that bend.
I tend to go for that bend if I can. I never go out of my way to get it.
Yeah.
If there's like, I don't know, say the truck takes a very tight turn or something, or gets stuck on like a traffic car, I tend to go for it then, but it's not something that's in my usual coin route. It's more of like a replacement.
It's possible to still get a really good bonus on with it, but it's very tricky.
Yeah, that's what I've come to find with it as well.
But if you're normally not making the shortcut anyway, I can see like there's a bit more of a merit to it. Ooh, that wasp is just too high for Tyler. And it would have been a freebie as well, I think. He hasn't gotten all three yet.
Are they going for the ESS?
It's a pretty light ESS. If you time it wrong, I think you can the game.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that seemed very close. Missing the ESS, possibly pressing his
think he
end
just-
button too soon at some point.
My guess is he didn't actually have time to switch to mouse mode, so I think it was straight out the phone booth into the cutscene.
That's a very fair point as well.
I don't
be it.
beyond the low 3x. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, that's how that's what. Low 3x, I think. Which isn't too shabby. Ferguson's going a little better than Falco's. Boy, he's missed that drop though.
I wonder if he'll be hoping for a despawn?
He can, but they tend to despawn way less in this mission, it feels like. I'm worried he'll get to 9 and have to go back for it. Oh, okay, despawned. Eating my words. Out the home one. Oh yeah, I did this time that was
Unlucky, Tyler not being able to take any, like, you know, shortcut. We'll be seeing him drive the long way around. Meanwhile, we're in Bart.
Yeah, I don't really. It was a possibly a very high 19.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's very high 19, which isn't bad at all now.
Like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Tyler's going to be on for
Damn your lightning.
low to mid 40, I think. Yeah.
Let's say 12-19, very nice.
Yeah. I realise that the split time is taking just before the main time. My way of judging usually. When it's close like that, it's not always accurate.
Nobody does it better. Too late. Perfection. Thy name is Bart. Let's roll.
A very cute 2-1, nice. Didn't notice anything. Ooh, Tyler doesn't make the jump.
Bart
That's
Simpson
us.
at your
Actually,
service.
the wheel. Yeah.
I'll never lose these love handles.
So it's actually a pretty significant.
I should give out other freebie.
Yeah, and it's pretty hard to get that counter down. It is an option. I remember, I don't know if it's still the case in the set, but it was like you would take that jump in the hope you would get one of those wasps.
Easy peasy.
It's very hard to hit them in the family sedan, so good work by Tyler. Taking 56, that's already over a minute and a half behind here.
Sorry, Bart.
But there's a long way to go.
Next time.
It's a big
Anything
lead,
can
but
happen.
it's not unassailable.
It's Bart time.
Tyler getting the sports car, the nice coloured sports car as well.
Which one was it?
There's like the purpley reddish one.
Oh, okay,
Remember
yeah.
he's been here before. Whee!
Yeah, Falco's got a greeny brown that I'm not too
Olive
keen on.
kind of puke colour.
Oh, you said olive and now I know why I don't like it.
You got something against olives?
Hey, olive.
Children weren't meant to
I'm-
get this much exercise.
I don't think I can recall what an olive tastes like. I'm not gonna lie, and that sounds really dumb, but it's just not a thing I've ever really gone out of my way to eat.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
We've got an opinion in the chat that just says they're shite.
I mean, I
Fair
can't
enough.
argue with that. Falco thinks William.
That's the bomb.
Very nicely.
Very nice.
As well.
We said hey,
Able to skip that event. Hopefully, we can get that.
Bye, bye,
So,
I think it's worth mentioning that 2-1 on Falco stream looked like it was a gold. Which is split to be normal colors, so definitely playing like decently well.
Yeah.
Only 17 seconds behind his PB, which is really good at this point.
Yeah, I mean, for a tournament, you'll generally take being that close and like PB at the same sort of level you Falcon have. There's generally some sort of big time stage you can get later on. So being 17 seconds behind isn't really that big of a deal when it comes to actually PBing.
That's the thing. I think my favorite thing about watching like the kind of the lower bracket races is the fact that there is really that chance to PB at any point.
I mean, even the upper brackets, it's like that. We had Ben broke the sub 130 barrier yesterday.
He did.
He's
Congratulations.
pushed that for a long time.
I think that tourneys bring up the the best, but like I was very lucky to catch Tyler's huge PB in one of those races. So yeah, it's very like nice to see.
Yeah.
There's just points in the lower brackets where people really do get that run, and sometimes you see them finish like only a few seconds behind their PB, and it just shows this like consistency that I don't think we kind of give enough credit for. Going for that's very nice.
I think a general part of being a low bracket is usually players haven't run as much, so they just wouldn't be as consistent. They didn't have the experience.
100%.
But yeah, it's a no reset. Anything can happen. It can go terribly pear-shaped, but you can get a big PB.
No resets bring out this kind of safe play, but it also like when the strats go right, they go very right.
Yeah, let's say the safe play is more to do with the tournament. I think in a general no reset, you would still try and PB, so you would play chance, I think, when you can. But in a tournament,
no reset, I will be like, I'm gonna go for the strat that I know I'm not gonna get.
Yeah.
Oh, when we see the first
that's
blast on Falco's end. It's unfortunate. So his car is very, very smoky. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for the jump.
I mean, I think it's fine. You should still go for the jump. You can wait for car reset to drop down to the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's what we might see here, a car reset.
Oh, especially without doing the one-top strat. Didn't really take any damage from the tactic.
Either not going for the hospital coins, most likely see him get those in monkeys.
Don't have a cow, man.
And getting another decent coloured sports car. Tyler's really got the luck on his side today.
Little pale-ish blue.
Yeah.
Not quite the one that blends in with the road that really annoys me. Ooh, Falco not going for the car reset, and I was really worried the landing would actually blow his car up.
He must be one tap.
He is definitely on one hit.
A single garbage can could destroy this man's career.
I can go that far. Yeah, he hasn't got this bend yet, and that's really risky to get on one hit. And you can see how safely he plays it. I can get this swap.
Eat asphalt eaters.
But don't accidentally ground pound while getting that one, but do a double jump. That is car blown up.
Now to find a satellite.
There we go, just about making it through.
Yeah. It was very aware play to take it slowly through the bend. Make sure you didn't just flip the wall at an awkward angle. And then it made the wasp not like you have to slow right down.
Hey there,
Really
Mr.
going slow.
You got it.
Okay, I have to ask this question all the time. And then you find out, what's your opinion on Creeper Swap?
I think it's unfair that when the AI drives it, it's suddenly like, you know, a level 7 car, but when I drive it, it's utter, you know.
Yeah, I think it does get a little bit of a bump. I don't know. I can't confirm that. I would imagine you get some sort of bump when it's under AI control.
Do you think it's a little bit unfair in Redneck Roundup when you have to brake for 0.1 of a second and the car decides to go to the other side of the map? But I'm gonna say I don't mind it so much in 2.5. I wouldn't say it's grown on me, but like I don't mind it in 2.5. I think it's quite like satisfying when you get the turns right. and like you don't have to touch the brake or anything, and it's like it just like flows well enough. But...
Yeah. Even if you do have to brake, you can generally just e-brake while still accelerating, and it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But
4-3, I don't want anything to do with the truck. I don't want to acknowledge the truck. I do not see it. And I'd like to keep it that way.
You can't stay. Good 3D both. Oh, Falco gets the 3D there from the back or...
Yeah, we
Especially if
did
you're not
see the
doing
main menu
3D
walk
both.
as well, so, you know,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's part of its coin route anyway.
Yeah, I used to get that 3D there, and I eventually moved on to 2D, but...
Getting the 13th drop without flipping the truck on its side. Ah, yeah, hands up. That's good stuff. Ooh, getting that escape. So they're about a mission apart at the moment.
Yeah, and the timer's in Falco's favour too. Yeah, decent. So
I think it'll be interesting to see kind of what their sellouts times are like, and
I mean,
if we see a
lot
cutscene skip.
that,
Tyler
that
on
single
150, so could be, you know.
They have both missed cutscene skips. I believe Falco was in the race with Luke, I think, where they both missed all the cutscene skips.
Oh my god, that's devastating.
And Tyler's missed at least one cutscene skip because he's not on my list of perfect records.
Fair enough.
Nice driving, man. I need your truck.
Falco's coins are looking pretty nice. Like if I was Falco, I'd feel pretty kind of like safe.
Bart
I mean,
Simpson
Tyler's
at
not bad either.
service.
I think both runners have got decent coins at this point as well. So
Falco going for this route. You don't actually see this route done too much. But I think it is the more optimal one.
I heard it
If I remember
saves
correctly.
like a second.
Yeah.
In which I've spoken to a couple of people and they've just said they don't see the point in learning it for a second of time save. However, I think it's interesting.
I think I did it in a couple of runs. I did it in like when I also tried out the one main menu walk route. I decided I didn't really like it. I was stuck with this and a bit more, like the normal one. Like I don't know. Was it and to bother learning a 1 second time save?
It's fair. That's absolutely fair.
At this point, I just do some stuff for the fun of it.
I think that's what keeps the game fun.
I know isn't good.
Not being able to risk that car bomb.
Yeah, that'd be really nice to get, but it's hitting way too high.
I think this is where I differ from Falco, because you know I would have gone straight for that.
No, I like that. That's good stuff. That's what just what's faster. It's like forward, and run.
Yeah, that was a very good play on Falco's end.
I don't agree with this route around Town Hall. You are, I think it has, actually I think this is about a year ago now, it has been time that getting the entrances first is faster because then you can go straight through on that straight. But these have to time them to stop again.
You're all mine. Jump to light speed.
Ooh, Tyler picking up the sports car in the car park. Nice work.
This is something I've seen from Tyler before. It seems that his kind of favoured method at the moment is getting the sports car from the get-go, which I
mean,
think
yeah, it is optimal, but it is tricky. It struggles a bit with stairs. You can't do you can't go around the back of the sign in the museum. Not very well anyway.
Welcome.
Now he's got a bench stuck on him.
taking it with him, so we can
Oh,
sit
there we
down and
go.
watch the cutscene when he misses it.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, please no. I'd like to see a run where we preferably don't have to watch any brain slugs or any Truckosaurus.
I know. What about the lasers?
Yeah, I can skip the lasers as well. I don't know if chat will agree with me though. I mean, I know that brain slug is quite a favoured cutscene. I'll take Truckosaurus over watching crap circles though.
I guess it's more fun, but Crab Circles is at a nice break point, like almost right in the middle of the run.
Yeah. Just wish it was a
Wriggly memory.
bit more interesting. Like
Ah.
imagine there's the footage in the middle of the
Oh, this is actually a really good. Sorry, this is a really good second car there.
It was really good. Getting ready for that third car as well.
Whoa.
Oh, beats the
Can be
man.
awkward, but still get a good hit there.
That was a really decent hit for
I
the
don't
traffic
agree on the
light.
fall off. I think Falco should have turned around to line up the push against the leg of the
My
shape.
butt
Okay.
hurts.
Might be seeing a Google Plex.
That sucks and
There we go.
Yeah.
Really decent so far. This is a very good sound.
I
Interesting
think
to see how he does the fourth car.
Falco's point, letting the third car get to the Google Plex isn't so good because then you're struggling to really get a good hit on the fourth car. I think it's to the point, Falco should be at the point where that's not really great for him. I mean, despite that, he's still got a 619, which is not bad at all. And it's 619 right by, that's as close to Frank as you can get, really. Oh, Tyler
I think
has
as far
hit
as
and
that
run
went,
here.
especially in a tourney, I think that's something that Falco can't. I don't think he'll sulk about it too much.
Oh, no.
I think it could be better, but
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
it could be better, but despite the issues I was talking about, it's still pretty good. Oh, that's the issue with that route where you park your car there is you can get busted just by running past it. Falco doing a lot of pauses against the
that was a
slip.
10 pause for that cutscene. And yeah, we're 1 for busts now. So
Because there is the draw route where you park around the back of that building, and that means if the police do chase you down and go after your car, you're not near it, so it shouldn't be an issue. And actually, because of the police car, he didn't pull Mr. Powell back from the phone booth before the mission. So, okay, he still gets a good first hit.
yeah, it's like 50% damage.
Yeah, it's actually good damage. Like, it's really high. It makes me consider if he's actually on 150. If he's on after a rateable timer. Which he does, yeah. Yeah, he's on 60, isn't he? Rateable timer. Yeah, just discussing earlier. Blend Duff. SMH Duff. Falco's like 19 seconds. Yeah, that was a pretty good. Despite me promoting the second car, it was a good end time. I think the other cars were pretty good. And even the fourth, if you don't go past the corner, it's not really that bad.
Seeing that third car as well now
It's
from
second car,
Tyler.
kind of.
It's a decent
Oh,
sound.
what
That's
a
an
hit.
amazing hit. Oh my god, that was really good.
This is a really good start to the south, so somebody gets a really good third car to make up there. Big hit, unfortunately, I think because of he actually destroyed the. Again, this is a minor right, especially for 148. Because he was so far back, like so early in destroying the third car, he wasn't actually able to get as optimal a hit on the fourth car because he had put so much power into it. He wasn't able to really follow it up effectively.
Unfortunate on the fourth car. But
Yeah.
still getting a 618 from
six-
construction, so this won't be too much slower than Falco's. If anything, they might match on
Yeah,
the drive back.
Probably. yeah, he'd gone a little further, but I mean, there's a lot of pauses. Tyler gets a sweeter
I
cut
could
in
sure
shit,
use a pony right now.
yeah, you probably would have a slightly
Listen to
faster slip.
Millhouse.
It's just a shame that that
Lisa
fourth car just
Simpson at your
weren't
service.
away on one hit for a while. Yeah, Tyler's on 60. He's on waitable timer. The SS.
Walking is so peaceful.
Oh no, Tyler!
Time to move.
Two in the mix.
So sick of this happening.
Tab out.
Fortunate.
Not that do the statue.
We do be seeing this this truck / dinosaur.
Yeah, it's still seeing it more often than last year. I think we're seeing more cutscenes than last year by a little bit.
I need speed. More speed.
And
Make me
that's
nervous.
a per race stat. I don't know, maybe towards the top end it'll slow down a bit.
Wrong questions about you.
But we'll probably have a
Speed. More speed.
Probably going for Proximo. Like on line 40 you could get away with it, but I don't. Oh no, he is gonna skip it.
He's skipping it.
The balls on this guy. Like, yeah, you definitely can skip it in line 40. Bit surprising to see a 138 go with it, but I'm here for it.
I leave easy as pie.
Must be some kind of confidence in the coin route for that to
Yeah.
be in the
I
work.
mean, even if you find yourself a bit low in Marge, you can pick up some climbers. Not that much time off.
Hello,
Like, there's always backups. I'm like other
Extremely nice.
Oh, that's a weird angle. I don't think I've
Oh
seen-
no!
I've never seen this before. I've seen him like side on pointed the other way, but yeah, he's driven
Oh
out here.
no, Falco! Not
Wait,
like this.
back in, you can still get this. You can push him until he's sideways against the wall. This is a roller coaster. Yeah, no, this should be fine for here. The Jaffa should stop shooting really escaping.
Yeah, traffic coming in clutch for, you know, the first and maybe the last time.
That was wild. I've never seen the like of that.
Definitely a bit of an emotional roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie.
Really well recovered by Falco. He didn't panic, he just cracked back round. Fortunately, Cletus didn't actually get fully away. Got back on the wall again.
He seems to know everything. Except
But considering the circumstances, very happy to take that.
Of course.
smacked my skull.
Professor easy as pie. The number, that is.
We are seeing a little bit of difference in missions now between the two, with Tyler being like just under 2 whole missions behind.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the times out of bar 1, it's close to 3.5 minutes by that point. 3:20 actually, to be precise.
With the, you know, the difference in PBs being
Yeah.
you know, 10 minutes now or so.
I think it's around that.
College money.
I do understand that there are going to be, you know, there are going to be differences in their playstyles, especially, you know, more refined kind of early game or mid game, and having more confidence in like certain parts of the
Yeah.
late game. But really, like, it's not over until it's over.
Oh no, we've seen some really big comebacks on this channel before.
Let's just do this thing.
Interesting like that, but letting the black sedan push him round so he gets a good angle on it and he slows down the black sedan so he's close to it, allows him to get a good first trap.
It's very nice.
Not seen that before, actually. Pretty interesting.
Gonna see Tyler only 20 coins under from what Falco was at this
Yeah.
point. We are gonna see him go for Krusty Lou.
I get Krusty Lou I am comfortable when I didn't get Krusty Lou. When I first started, because I wasn't fast enough for it.
Even if I don't quite get all 6 boxes, I tend to only end up getting 5 because that box on the inner left does tend to elude me a lot.
Yeah.
But even if I only get the 5 boxes, I don't think I've ever skipped Krusty Lou, even when I knew that my coins were good enough. I think it's maybe it is a confidence thing, but you just get so many coins and it's on the way that I just haven't quite ever thought about omitting it. I'd rather get rid of something like, say, monorail in 5.5.
Yeah, that's become a popular one to start skipping. It's so ingrained in my route. I honestly should look for a way to skip that. I'm really bad at getting monorail.
For speed.
A note about Falco, anytime that second hellfish bounce goes into the fences, I have a mini heart attack. I get a flashback to a race in the 2019 tournament. I want to say AD Nostalgia.
Excuse
I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Nostalgia. His second truck went through one of those fences and got stuck on a path,
Lisa Simpson at
and he had to
your
restart
service.
mission.
That sounds like hell.
I've seen it a couple of times since. That's always my like
Forward momentum.
one of my go-to thoughts in Hellfish. Good bonfire here by Tyler though.
Good bonfire, and it's also a really good hellfish as well on Falco's side.
Hmm.
Both playing really well right now.
The first and third cards were really good by Falco. The second one got away from it as they did to it. You could have done a lot worse. Oh, it's lapping, that's what it was. It's getting lapping. I knew it was
Running over an elderly person without a license.
Thank goodness for seatbelts. I've gotta go.
See Falco go for a minute.
Always tried really early there to turn in front of Snake. Like way before the the trigger. Fortunately, he still gets a good drop. That could have gone really badly for him. Because not only did he not block him, but it was too early anyway.
An attempt.
I hope these are recyclable.
Don't be alarmed. I'm
Not seeing
professional.
the
Bad.
ESS from Tyler on the start of Hellfish.
Mea culpa.
Oh yeah, just be a normal.
And
I don't really know what you call the normal one, but you know,
It's just
we didn't see it.
pan skip.
I hope
Pants
Chief's at
it, there we
home.
go.
Yeah.
Chief Wiggum. Hello, Springfield.
Yeah, it should be towards the top because it was one of the first.
Why the fish delivered to
That's fine.
a happy home.
It was like one of the first major clips on here.
Have a good life. Plenty of good living here.
Not really a lot to say about fishy deals. I guess we'll be looking out for any hit and runs or any missed fish. I guess we'll be focusing a little bit more on Hellfish on the other side of our screen.
I think as much as Fishy Deals is quite an interesting mission to watch them do, because it's all just basically all driving, it's very technical. It's a good measure of like just pure driving skill. Strats are more fun to watch than they are.
Oh, Tyler
That's a good-
getting the
That's
hit.
actually not bad. If it throws itself up, I didn't quite have enough damage on it from the tree. Because
Not having it blow itself up at the bottom
Yeah.
of the redacted bridge.
why is that bridge redacted?
I called it like S-word bridge by accident.
I see. Oh yeah, like a pure optimal first can't help if you probably get one hit off the tree and then it dries off and goes up in the dam, then you don't have to lose time doing the final blow yourself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. That
When
is
that happens, it's so
purely optimal.
satisfying.
Yeah, Latham was in the 2018. I don't think he was in the 2017. Properly in last on that. Because every
Oh, an
chance-
amazing second guard by Tyler.
Very
This is
nice.
going very well for him.
Not a bad
Get that, you know, that really good
on the other side.
third car.
Hmm.
Could you come get me?
Yeah, that's the 2018 one.
Keep an eye
There we
out
go.
for Smokey.
Oh, not quite,
That
but
that's good stuff.
seeing it blow itself up on the landing either way.
Founder. Full late there. I didn't catch it cleanly, it was just sort of all over the place. At that point, no chance to the strap. Decent hit there, but it's not going to fall into the ramp now.
No!
He's just going to
In
restart
the
this
restart mission.
Let's just do this thing.
one. It's probably somewhere in the shaft world. I wouldn't know where to find it
Let's go, girl.
specifically. I imagine it's in clips.
Ow, my hair.
It's, okay, it's a good hit that time back after at least. We can still get past on that.
Oops. Great. More liberal guilt.
Oh yeah, it's one of Latham's races. I can't remember which one. At some point in Tunnel 1, I think.
There we go. Falco finally getting him in the
There we go.
little path area.
Speed. More speed.
Tyler gonna go for the snake neck there. Oh, that's not quite gonna work. Oh, the traffic car might just no.
Unfortunate drop. Oh,
Oh, nice.
saving it. Nice. Nice.
I'm ambulatory again.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting
Falco
part.
Really? He's not having issues jumping onto the pole. The bus like that. I've never seen the bus do that.
Having a bit with the platforming, but I absolutely do not blame him.
Yeah, at this point he's like, I wonder if that just messed with the rhythm of his jumps then.
Possibly. Possibly.
Bart! Pissed off?
I'm gonna have to open that clip, and I'm gonna have to watch that. Not now. Later.
My best.
I've put it up now.
Sexy mommy needs a ride. Oh, nuts.
You're seeing Falco move on to Marge. Seeing him get the wasp in the box.
Yeah, that's nice. No worries about the mission. Doesn't try and restart mission after getting the bend. Let's go.
Very nice.
Learn from earlier. Hey. Donut truck time. Like he's,
Ooh, not quite.
I assume from the angle he was just coming in to block it, but it came with way too much speed. Couldn't stop effectively. And now the traffic cars are he's blocked on the compact.
We can't do the strap for him. Very nice.
To be fair, it's like killed the momentum, so you can just get the blocking strap here. There's a funny angle, it could make a weird, unexpected turn. So you've really got to keep an eye on it. Almost got put out there. This is going to be... Ooh, Kenny just not letting the donut truck move for him.
Doing a good job despite the really weird angle.
Yeah, he's really managed it well. There's one point where I thought the pain arrow would just let him through, because sometimes he targets the rear end of the pain arrow and push past, but held firm.
Absolutely do not expect anything with the canyon arrow.
They're able to spawn the wasp through the wasp route.
Excuse me. I'll do my best.
Oh yeah, this tournament's set to go on for a few months, I think. I can't remember the exact time schedule. I imagine it's
The
set
last
to...
group race at the moment is July the 5th.
Yeah, then there's a break week, so I imagine it's set to end in August. Like the grand final. Maybe early September. But don't quite be on that.
Yeah, I'd guess like late August.
There's
Just from like kind of the weeks and how long, like, you know, everything else too. Only 18%. That's very specific, but I believe you.
I imagine it's on the tournament page. Then there's also the pet bracket as well, so there's even more races than initially counted. It depends.
I'm 100% gonna try and squeeze myself somewhere into that pet bracket.
Oh, the pet bracket is anyone that can enter. Anyone that doesn't make it to the main knockout, plus new runners or anyone that didn't enter the main tournament, actually within reason. Like, we went there liquid in or whatever.
I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna make them race me in the pet bracket. I'd say the offer's open, but I don't want to get popped too hard. I've got to keep some dignity.
Yeah, no, the pet bracket, it gets seeded entirely on PDs, I think, just a straight knockout. When we were forming it last year, we decided that was probably the fairest way to do it, because some people's PP'd by like 20 minutes over the course of the tournament, and their average time did not reflect that. The bot's down. Bot's down, I guess. I'll load up. I'll That's the upper bracket, so you can navigate.
This upper word you speak of. Okay, donut truck time for Tyler. Let's see how this goes. I think he tried the donut player there. He seemed to hold off and just try and catch it in motion, but it didn't come off. It was too late to the party. Looks like he's just gonna try and hit it for the drops and not really get in front of it. Doing more like a donut storm than a donut fire.
I was gonna say, it's very hard to do the blocking strat in first person because you really can't see where it's coming from in that case. And you have the mini map.
It's hard to do anything in first person, but
I do like first person for general driving when I have to push things from behind.
I think I've mentioned this on multiple of my commentaries, but I'm very anti first person when it comes to driving myself. Yeah, but I think nearly everybody except maybe Sid is anti-close cam.
I only brought it up because Tyler wasn't close cam.
Ew, imagine driving a close cam.
He's got that
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that. Oh, I'm gonna have to sell my
I can't wait to upset people in my races by literally never doing first person.
That wouldn't bother me. If you were in close cam the whole time, that would bother me. But first person,
Should I do a close cam, like an only close cam race?
Do it against me. That sounds like fun.
Can you imagine if that's the run that I BB with? I learned that close cam is my goal, my perfection.
That would be fun.
I am anti-first person, but you just used I, which is first person talk. Oh, sorry.
Whatever just happened was none of my
Nico
business.
_PSD
One
is
is first person.
anti-first person.
That, can you say one is? That's still first person.
Well,
It's
I
kind
have
of
to
weird.
talk about myself if I'm talking about like a person that is possibly maybe.
Falco going for that vent. It gets hit and run and the police
Oh
officer
no,
popped
not
in
like
the
this!
heart.
No!
Oh, dang
No.
it. This is real fine.
I
Very
think my
unlucky.
thing with liking first person more is I like having like it's a different field of view. I think it's not having to see the car most of the time. Generally helps you more. Particularly, where I started really getting into first person was stuff like 6-1. I would at first was only doing it on Squidport, just so I could actually see the pedestrians better. And it just kind of filtered into my general gameplay. As I ran more.
I think as someone who comes from the Mario Kart community, I find it very
Nah.
hard to break
Okay,
that
yeah,
mindset
that's different.
Steady wins the race.
due
yeah.
to my Mario Kart racing and my my Kotobuki Grand Prix, which I'm currently working on a route for because it does not exist. So
Wow.
I'm very used to that third person PS1 or like old Nintendo style of racing.
The CPS in that vent is negative 35 divided by how much time it costs. Because
I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this. I hope this isn't stealing.
that means it's as good as getting points that is actually skipping. So, because there was like a really old coin timing sheet I saw a few months back, and it had something as negative coins per second because it was faster to get than skip. I can't remember what it was. Oh, neither went for spam card. I didn't even see if either went for lantern points. Tyler?
Whoops. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. Sweet.
Tyler?
Just paused and then the game collected something. Did it crash?
Ooh,
It does just take you back to Homer 1.
okay.
Hey, not the car.
Definitely I'm guessing we'll be looking at a loaded save and then like a possible.
No, I guess you have to do the whole general crash protocol, which is starting points and start from 4-3 because you did complete 4-2.
Yes. So his 4. Oh, he completed.
Well, we don't know what happened. Yeah, it crashed.
So his 4-2 finish time was a 46:58.
Just a few more.
Yeah, so taking out that, I can't remember the exact time it was. Yeah, it did seem like it crashed. He just paused and then it went off. He didn't go to make the game. Oh, and what's the other one? No intro cutscenes.
I hope Bart gets played for that. I am so embarrassed.
I don't know how many coins he had. Did anyone see how many coins he had? I think it was over 800. But... And then we'll work out how much time to take off.
That is a song. That is a song. Safe and sound.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not a DNF reality, it was a crash.
Sling
Get
one.
this
That's so
sorted
right.
quickly. There's a tab and there's a small section on crashes, which everyone in theory should
Smooth like zero friction.
read so they know what to do.
Sorry, sorry.
Here we go. It looks like we're seeing the game get set back up.
Here's your
Yeah.
Speed, glorious speed.
So this is awkward because you're meant to start the timing when you start the mission, but you crashed in between missions. I don't know. You're meant to do a new game. So
What a perfect day.
I think this is an this is an NG plus file, I assume.
I'm assuming we'll see him go to the Quickie Mart, get in, mate, and carry on from where he was.
Yeah, I think
So
we
it'll be a
started
little
coming
bit
from there.
backwards.
So
But
I
I
mean,
don't
you're-
think this quite
we're-
counts for
we're meant to do. He crashed after.
No, I never reasoned with a
At
raccoon,
8:01.
let alone a nut
So it would have
one.
been.
So I-
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap
I mean, he's
circle?
done a new
Where
game
was
plus
I?
file,
Right. Now, the first time I rode in a
so
water car.
I guess we'll just go with this.
Okay. It was so
I don't know.
long
I've never
ago,
seen that
I'll
crash
have to
before. Oh,
describe
Falco's.
it in
Yeah.
sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an
I don't know what's
old-fashioned
happening
radio
now with
antenna
Tyler.
coming off it.
I'm confused.
Planet with an antenna. That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was
Maybe a question of being unsure on how to do the save pile with the coins that he needs.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a shame to see.
Not resuming, effed up my PB and I'm annoyed, can't be asked with that. I think we might be looking at a DNF
Yeah.
here.
That's unfortunate. It's not something I would like to see, but
Of course not. Definitely a really unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
It really slows you down.
And
But do you
we'll
Yeah,
definitely
it's
have a
me.
look and see what kind of, what caused that crash.
I don't know. I don't know if I've got no idea because it paused. So I don't know if something came up and that caused the game crash. I don't know.
Yeah, there's maybe something we need to consult other people in Sharpboard about. Someone may have a better idea than we do.
Yeah, if someone like can clip that and send it to Sharpwood or something. Because I have no idea what the crash.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
I don't know if Tyler did choose to pause it. That was something tabbing in. That could possibly in like an error message coming up. The game automatically paused it because it was tabbing out before, like in the process of crashing. That I wouldn't be surprised if it happened in some weird order like that. Yeah, there we go. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the right word here is. Like, it's not quite apologies, but like, I guess like a hard work.
Commiserations.
Yes. Commiserations.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's the only thing that wasn't the audio effect.
Condolences. There we go. That's the word I wanted. Condolences, Tyler.
I need a loan. I'll bet Apu knows who's selling the cola. Apu. Oh. Everyone better stay out of my way. I'm very good at this.
We can probably look at the crash dump. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a few that you can understand. I think Taylor generally understands it. If that's the
Also
struggle with
missing
most
the
people,
gas
then
station. But getting the hedge back up, very nice.
Stick to the plan. I'll get you, you evil cola bottlers and
yeah, he
distributors.
catch that.
You almost hit a person. I'm so sick of this happening.
Coming into the pet bracket, Falco going through to the knockout round.
Nuts. I need some.
Oh, struggling with the roof there.
It's true. Lemon drivers aren't very good.
The DNF penalty, it's done so the number of DNFs is like a tiebreak for 4 average times, so you don't have to recalculate. But it doesn't matter for pet brackets, that's done by PB to draw entirely. And then I have some weird formula for the stage of the stat sheet, which isn't that great to be honest, but it's a more consistent, like it's a consistent thing for everyone.
An unfortunate second truck after that really good first truck, which, you know.
Oh, that was definitely hit with sub 140 by then. This is an interesting truck here. Wait, is this the second one still?
It's the second truck, but we're going for third
Oh,
truck
okay.
stats.
We're surprised to see it, that low on counter there. Don't forget, you've still got one more truck to go. Okay. Good.
Interesting approach, hitting it head on.
Actually, a bad pull just to make sure it doesn't drive away while you're turning around.
Yeah, it's not.
There's a lot of merit to that. Oh, whoa! What a hit on the fence.
A good hit.
I think so, yeah. There's a match 6 in with Skinner, I think, tomorrow. It's definitely Bob Ben. Oh, Caleb Ben, sorry, yeah, Skinner. Oh, there you go.
I think by the looks of it, it's us two who are the last, the match 6 for Smithers. So
That sounds about right.
let's go.
It'll be a good one.
With a huge difference in PBs like ours, with it being, you know, about 15 minutes. Where's the threshold? Where does the, you know, because Neonic and myself have agreed if I'm on his pace in Bart 2, he's not allowed to rub it in. So, where do we stand?
I mean, I'll give as good as I'll give as good as I get. So, you know, if you want to do all that, I'm fine with that. I'm flexible.
Flexible. I'll get back to you. I have to consult with my lawyer.
Yeah, he had a crash later and he didn't want to fine, which is fair enough.
Yeah, a little error message then combo. Very unfortunate, very sad as well.
Yeah.
A really good run.
Yeah, he was on good pace, which I think is why he didn't want to continue it. Which is a shame, yeah. It's never nice to see someone try and lose a run, especially like that. But Falco is still going. He had a 56.23. That's a pretty good time out of Marge. He's got good chances of a PB here still.
Big question is kind of where is his major time save? I'd assume a lot of it's in kind of Homer 2, just getting those reset points that I was talking about with him earlier.
I honestly don't know where his time save is. I just know that I would probably PB with a 56.23, I think. Out of Marge. So I imagine Falco will be good. Probably that far apart. Considering our PBs are a bit more than a minute, I think. Actually, I think we're both 137. Oh no, yeah, it's a minute.
Seeing him slow down for that ambulance as it hits the wall, going for a big car bomb.
You gotta get those coins wherever you can.
My absolute favourite thing to do in these follow missions. Oh, just the highway in a boot. It's free real estate.
It really is. It's a really good spot to get coins. Yeah, so Falco's ahead of my PD, so he definitely can get a PD there. With Homer 2 as well. And a third part too. Yeah. But he does have some wiggle room. He can miss a couple of things. I think there should be one in the Jason if you use that. Like, because I know I adapted it for the best tournament.
The one person has been used in one of the commentaries I did. Which race it was, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but
Possibly one where there
there
was
definitely is a
gap
pilot.
between finish times or something.
It was an earlier race. If I like
Yeah.
looked at the thing, I'd be able to refresh. It might have been Kaz and Finn, probably. Or it was like Seasoner and Joking Bomb. It was like one of the earlier
That
races.
sounds reasonable. I think Season of Joking Bomb probably had a gap, like a decent time jump where it was just
Oh,
one.
that clutch.
What was that?
Nearly failing the mission.
Ooh, wow, yeah, that was
Dicey.
I mean,
That's a
the
really
worst-
late drop as well.
Yeah, the worrisome point is you're like around the dirt jump area because no Falco stopping. I don't know if something came up there. He's still going. Okay. Yeah, because around that point, if you start falling behind, the color trip just stops going away in a straight line. And that part drops like a fly.
Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Doesn't have to go fast, really. Let's be honest. That's true. I think somebody came into his chat and he like popped the command in to kind of not necessarily turn them away or anything, but just to kind of let them know. Which is very kind of him. I would have let the chat suffer.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to go fast to win, but there is still a point of average times and seeding for the knockouts.
And a possible PB.
That too, he is still have a chance for that. We'll just say he's red now, so
He's ignoring that wasp.
yeah, it's not really necessary as long as you have the coins, which he actually doesn't. Falco, you're 10 short. No, Falco.
Falco, not like this.
Oh no,
Falco!
error message found. Error message.
No. Oh, that's unfortunate. Really wishing he got that wasp now.
Hmm.
He can switch to Hundo.
No, he doesn't
Oh,
have
Mike on
to stop,
Justice, I
Tyler.
hate
He
my
knows-
life
he
right
knows
now.
your DNF.
What the hell were you thinking, sir?
Yeah, because Falco is now officially top of the group.
This wasp is absolutely not wanting to
There
give
we
it to
go.
him. Finally.
Mr. Holmes,
Oh,
Kicking
it's
Homer
Tyler.
once. For good luck.
Give him another kick. A good
Might be a little
measure.
bit frustrated there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we.
must admit,
I don't know.
the smell of fresh air is
I don't
much more
have.
pleasing than the
We
odor
don't
of
have his audio,
gasoline.
so. Falco has a 138.39.
Oh, I smashed my skull. Oh, no! Oh, you.
Maybe Van driving like this, you might be able to get 6 or 7 drops before it kind of turns onto the next road.
Possibly. He's not in the VC, so it has to be on his stream end. Yeah, yeah, sometimes even when it runs like it kind of makes it easier to back up.
Oh, I'd rather him drive like this than drive like an actual
Yeah,
scene.
although
Person.
sometimes it feels like you should be getting drops and you're not when you're driving like that as well, so.
It's just no winning with Baby Van.
No, unless you get the strat. The only possible win. You didn't get the freebie there. I shouldn't get any wasp on foot. Mess with that.
Quickly! Thank you all for coming, and see you in hell. Out of
Really giving it to Dr. Hibbert. Don't see how this is his fault.
I mean, he's giving you the mission, so.
That's true, but Homer's still in the car. You could have given like a, you know, a mates race.
Homer's right, the cast it's baby fan that's the issue.
That's true. Skip the whole mission.
Ah,
Oh, you do need that first donut, Falco. There we go.
Jumping wasp. Oh,
Not quite.
it's really hard to line it up on the boxes to guide you.
Or not quite being able to get that police van properly.
Yeah, you could have had another go. It'd be a bit risky there. Just gonna follow man. Because you can always have a second go at that. But it's, oh no, it's hit and runs very high.
Tyler's monk S's and such.
This doesn't work on that pathway.
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
here. I
Yeah,
do like
yeah,
the thinking, but
pushes you into the car forcibly. Oh, he's playing it really tight on the hit and run.
this is what we like to see.
But now you've
This is
got
the risk I want to see in the tournament.
You've got to drive fast as you can. You've got to not hit any cars.
Driving like an absolute madman.
Oh,
Oh
now he's got a hit
no!
and run. He's past the crash point, so that's fine.
That was a very nice car bomb though.
Didn't really cost 3 minutes. Wow. That's out of my
Well, I mean, we have the, you know, we have the whole the wasp blip.
Yeah. What's the issue with
Such
that?
behavior.
Maybe
300
that was
volts
great.
is a convenient power.
Well, for at least 2 more car bombs. Come on, Falco.
My jubilation knows no
That entire road needs to be on fire for me to be satisfied.
Tyler's game crashed.
Last
and
time I
didn't
left
wanna
the store,
continue.
hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Such indeed, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I smashed my skull.
You crashed the video title rock.
Oh, editing stream title to say
Oh, right.
Tyler's getting out there.
No, I think what he said is it's because he was on good pace, so it's kind of crushing when that happens. I can fully understand, yeah, being on good pace and getting back and it's putting you out of the mood for it.
Only being on good pace, being like green as well. It's it really does feel bad. Up at 9 AM for work. That's absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Actually, am I in work tomorrow? Should probably check that. Really like to play it, you know, very risky.
Good job.
Thank you, I do try.
I am still the light runner I was in my youth.
9 o'clock. Yes, boys, we're living tonight.
It's not allowed in runs to submit. It's the backup for tournament races. Unlock all missions, starting points, and no intro cutscenes. You set the point you have, you do resume game, and you go to the... Well, in Tyler's case, it would be 4-3. You had actually completed 4-2. You have to go and buy inmate and start from there.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath. Oh, I should sleep more. I'm flying!
Let's jump up to the fire truck by Falco.
Surprisingly
Very
acrobatic.
clean. Well, it's looking pretty nice as well.
Yeah, not horrible.
This is not good for my insurance.
This is a really good 5-5. Not quite getting that
Going pretty well. Looking to be around low 3-5x, so yeah.
wondering what his next
Ah.
time says why the next two
I
splits.
was wondering,
Okay.
yeah. I was wondering because it felt like perhaps was something big.
This is just between me and you, random object.
Oh yeah, I see.
Vishnu, here I come. Oh, no.
And it
Hope I have room in my pants for
comes
this.
to as well. Yeah, it looks like he has a lot of time saving 7-6.
My friend.
Yeah, I think he did 7-6-7 inbounds, so I don't know if that was
I am the victim
choice
of
or
chicanery imposed by a... Sir, this full... I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. This is just between me and you, random object.
okay, he goes for resets, he just didn't get them on TV. So there's definitely some time save to be had.
He also
Yeah,
did
but-
mention to me that his curator in his PB isn't fantastic. Now that I recall as well.
Yeah, being said he's got time save in these two splits, so try to get to it. Oh, doesn't get a good escape here. Oh, that's awkward. You gotta try and improvise so you can go back. Trying to skip down the highway again.
This
but
happened
now
to me literally like 3 hours ago. It's devastating.
Yeah. It's, okay, I think he'll get this one, but it might really
what
struggle the
cost?
traffic cycles. And then you'd have some trouble with the main
What
strat.
are you trying to prove with this crazy driving? Good karma.
Maybe towards the end it kind of can get pretty busy with 3,000 comms. So we generally just try and avoid it.
Move it, cracker.
I think it's in. It's confident, not checking.
I think that should be in.
I think it looked fine. I just always have those, you know, those second thoughts of like, oh, is he on the stairs? Is he on the pole? You know. He didn't go
this is
back
good.
now.
Here's the question: was he right to go this way, or should he have waited and gone back the other way?
See, in
Sometimes
this
it's tricky,
situation, I think I would have gone the stadium way.
Same.
Possible service could this be to
I
the
think that would have been the right
take
choice.
it back to the hideout?
It's pretty close by this point.
Yeah, it seems that like either direction wouldn't have been too much of like a loss or a gain. So this might be, you know, what he's used to. One of those borderline cases. Yeah, I would agree. I personally would have gone stadium way, but I don't think he's going to be at too much of a like deficit going this way.
He had a gang crash. He didn't want
Foolish
to.
driver. Ah, clean up in aisle 1. Hey, it's totally not supposed to. If you do not... Thank you. Come again. Well, stay out of my way, please. Quickie mart business. Oh, Mr. Buck. Oh,
Snake getting absolutely obliterated.
my store will
It
not be robbed more
do
than
be like
4
that.
times while I am driving around today.
That's totally awesome. I remember this being here before.
Hopefully, I can get the future quickly.
What the? Oh, this is too cool for school. You come back here. Careful, I will easily.
Both.
Looking
Good karma.
just about fine there.
Eat my dust, dust eater.
Ooh.
Food.
Oh, not quite.
Not quite, but still very strong.
Yeah, I want to eat it.
This is the kind of time save that he's looking for.
First bite is always
Cutscenes here. Yep, nice.
Very nice. And he saved 1 minute and 20 seconds on that as well. So that's definitely the kind of thing he's after. Like that's gonna be very like feels good, man.
I had something. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was Gus. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say what just popped up in terms of audio?
Yeah, what were you listening to?
I have no idea.
Sponsorship. Let's go. Good work for it. We've probably killed our audio to. Ah, okay, I see. That's fair.
Yada.
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
Is the bot still down? Yes.
There we go. We can join in on that. You can use a bot when you've got us. JK, I missed the bot. Please come back soon.
Did someone post the Naruto copy faster?
Are you even watching the road?
I just banned Liquid.
It is you who holds the power here.
So it's all 6-1 there.
I totally rule.
Not quite having enough points, unfortunately. I assume judging by the fact he's going for the swing. Oh yeah, and he couldn't even mini grind. He had to get the full set.
Hey, Kearney.
Famous last words.
Bart Simpson at your service.
He said Clanton would ban me, so I banned him.
So Lambda said bet.
I'll unban now. I'm nice.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Nearly losing the truck as well.
I just know I'm gonna win.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful there. It's very far ahead.
Watching it very, very well.
I'm just.
Oh no, Falco!
Oh
By
no!
me.
No, not like this.
Time to rock.
That was very close as well to
Time to lay
for the
some
truck
rubber
hitting the
down.
checkpoint, so you could, you know, start the race.
Oh, mine. I didn't do it.
Falco,
I
he
think
went for the studio. Yeah. Studio A. Loving life right now. Poor Falco.
Everyone, I've DNF'd more race before. I think a lot of people have, so it's not really that big of a deal. Sometimes you gotta make a decision for yourself.
You can't DNF in the tournament if you don't race in the tournament.
Okay.
Real Chads do crusty Lou. Oh my god. I don't think my balls there are big enough for a crusty Lou 6-2.
I've got crosses there in 6-2 slip before. It's called really bad coins, so I coin grinded.
Whoa, wicked.
Of course.
Ooh, nice one.
I'm not a Chad enough to go for any form of coins as soon as that mission starts. Except Motel, but that doesn't really count.
I did the same thing that someone I think yesterday did, which was I think was just losing, so I thought Falco just missed the end point.
And she told me she was 18.
I'm
No
sorry.
problemo. Oh, this is too cool for school. I don't remember this being here before.
always gets to this one. I don't really know what to say. It's
There's
6-3.
there honestly isn't much to say in 6-3.
Guess this is the point where we check in. How are you doing, Lantern? You good?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How's everyone in chat? You doing good?
Eat my dust eaters.
Feel like we need to check in.
Jesus, I'm Once we've went out of bounds with you, we saw the original had just moved from console in the 2019 tournament. Just throw out all the out of bounds and get a big PB. And upset LB3 along the way.
Wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new car.
They do that every now, like every year. It seems a runner will just go out of bounds unexpectedly. I remember cola trucks being like stormed inbound and out of nowhere playing in the out of bounds in the race last year.
That's totally awesome.
You love to see the meta change, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot more open these days out of bounds. I think it's a lot more sort of like. I think at the start when it first came out, like maybe you should do it straight away.
Yeah, when you reverse of that like invisible wall.
Yeah. There's a lot of talk with because there's the argument that Homer 2 inbounds is very good driving, but I think these days it's like you can get the good driving elsewhere as well.
I think that theory can be entirely disproven by looking at any run that I've done, ever.
Yeah, well, just do more runs.
Ah yeah, forehead.
So if you can do it once, you can do it again. I mean, it's a very forehead run, but yeah, you should try and not get too worked up because you will get that run again, you will get better runs. If the circumstances are set to it.
Yeah, don't be sad because it's over, be happy because it happened. You know?
not even wrong. Yeah, it'll feel like that in the short term, but you know if you've done it, you know you can do it again, so.
I think you know in your heart as well, you'll probably attempt this in like a day or two anyway. Yeah. So I know it's definitely like sad at like this specific moment in time because like, you know, there's a run, it's on like PB pace, you know, you can kind of say a lot of what ifs, like what if the run like went perfect, I could have PB'd by X, Y, Z. But you will get another run like that, you'll get a better run than that, and I think you'll get the sub 145 in no time.
Yeah, you definitely need all of it. This stuff truck on the other hand is this isn't a sub 145 stuff truck.
This man's being degenerate.
There we go. Got there in the end. Yeah, because Falco did get 3 at the back. Falco got 3 at the back up, then the duff truck got out.
Just wait for the duff truck to blow itself up, obviously.
That was the end. Now that's an issue, because then you can't get the jobs from it. God, Ben, getting the Quickie Mark Ben down to 4-2, just crashed on that spot. I don't know if it's coincidental or not. There's some specific cause.
Getting the freebie wasp, very nice.
Doesn't get the very super ultra red level, unfortunately.
Principal skill. Fine by me.
Well, Falco can still PB this, I think. There's a good ending here, good number 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that this is, you know, unobtainable at this point.
It'll need to be good, but I'm sure it's still possible. I can't be bothered to actively do the math. I am doing them though, so.
Ooh, not quite getting FMJ, but
yeah.
It's going to be sideways might be enough to do a slow version of
yeah. I know, it's going to tend to get out fairly well. This isn't too bad though, if you get a good push into this back wall, unfortunately I think the trailer kind of took the fun out of it by helping the spin around. Okay, this really makes the PB a lot harder.
Definitely like one of the hardest missions to get like solid backup for. You can do like small increments of damage, but it's hard to.
Yeah, it would have to be a good run from here on out. But Falco can definitely push close to it. At the very least.
I'll educate you a new one.
There's been quite a few things that have gone wrong. There's the 6-2 fail, having to get the wasp extra before 6-3 this. Those are just like the recent things in my head. I'm sure there's more.
The second cola truck.
Yes.
No problemo.
That's one.
And I can't think of anything that happens before Marge because I tend to have like 20 minutes of memory at any one time.
I'm trying to think. Oh, we reset. Limo.
Ah, yes, there was the limo.
One part was funky, but it wasn't even that fun in the end. So.
Oh, it was funky. We're definitely gonna have to ask him about that.
Yeah. That's the kill Falco did there.
I've asked that to kill, yes. Missing the drop.
Yeah, on the truck. I've had to go away.
That roundabout can be like hellish in this mission.
But in a way, it slowed him down, which kind of allowed the hit and run to drop a little. Really
Made it very close though.
Yeah, it's very hard to not hit.
Here we go. Driving it really well though, despite the
oh yeah,
the
that's like nice. Pretty good. Hopefully there's no piece focus on the grab. Oh, that's. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit it. No,
no!
Oh no! He lost it. I don't know if there's time.
Oh no, we're going to be seeing a restart mission, and that is
that was
going to be over, I think.
Yeah, that was.
We just can't climb back from that.
Slightest clip off the ring of fire. An inch forwards, and you fall forwards there.
Absolutely devastating. And the bus as well. We might be seeing possibly Flanders in level 7.
Question of what to do about coins. I mean, you could go for boat jump. It's good to see that hasn't decided that. I'm still going for a fast set skill. Because I think before when I failed fast set skill, I just taken the normal route on the second go. Yeah, Falco can go for boat jump and then cross over and just catch him back up. Actually, even just Rusty might just be enough. If you're pushing it high, I think it would be enough to...
Might be something like Krusty Lou and Stage 1, possibly.
Actually, yeah, because Falco does already have the bang, so...
It's time for some road Bart Simpson style.
But I do think if we see one more bust, worst case scenario, we'll be seeing a grind, possibly.
I don't think it's... you'd need like a couple of busts to do that, right? Because there's Wiggins and there's Flanders. There's options in home, I think.
I think I'd rather my game crash than have to rely on Wiggins.
Like, if you only need one box, then you can just pop in the left-hand side of Wiggins, grab a box, leave. It's not that slow. If you need 2 boxes, I think Flanders is a bit faster.
Yeah, that tends to be my go-to.
Yeah.
Flanders is the...
It depends how short you are by the end.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
He just takes them up too.
I don't think he really has a choice.
I
wonder if he's thinking about that skipped Krusty Lou from earlier in Restart.
Yeah, well, I mean, you get, was it 3 busts I think Falco's had? One in, was it home one or part 1?
Bart Simpson at your service.
And there was a...
Number 1, I think.
3 and just now. There was one of those first 2 levels. I can't remember when it happened in the moment. I think it was part 1.
Having absolutely no, like I said, my memory gets like refreshed every 20 minutes.
I remember there was a boss in early game. Because then Tyler got one of Monkeys and they tied up. It was before Monkeys.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Coming through.
Don't forget to
I'm
ride.
not going for
Just
the
like
jump, so
override the last one in my head.
it's gonna be a little. I have to definitely get something extra. Yeah, this is looking probably a low 140. There's the chance for a 139, but with the coins, oh, and definitely no more of that. That's unfortunate.
Very sad, but it is the shortest cutscene, so
Yeah, I mean, if you mix one, it's this one. It's the one you pick.
the ratings will rise.
Rise to levels unseen since the heyday of evening chain. Or something like that. Been a long time.
All I know is mwah ha 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 ha.
No, I hope their plan fails.
Well, I mean, the main thing is the lasers were only the beginning.
Oh, this is gonna rock.
Even now, a cola is something your water supply. People will go mad. Zombies will rise from the grave and devour the living. And then our ratings will rise. There we go. We just kind of did it in the cut in two and then did the second half first.
I'd be absolutely hecked if anyone ever redeemed that, you know, commentators reenact.
It's an optional for the commentators. It can be refunded. People don't do it.
I will attempt, but it will be a very, like, you know, it'll be like a D- kind of level.
I always say I've done it enough times, and I always, at some point, get dragged into it a little.
Ah yes, kick Flanders. Perfect run.
Give him 2 kicks.
Would have given him a kick for each bust.
It's not Flanders' fault.
It's not.
It doesn't deter you, though, does it?
Absolutely not.
Fair.
I'm a big fan of trying to spin kick Jimbo in 2-1 for no reason.
I mean, I just jump and run to the whatchamacallit, car.
Ah yeah, that's such a difficult word to recall.
Language not the most.
Yeah, please do not correct me. I have no like regard for the English language.
I better not get lost again. I think we should be able to avoid it. Just seeing the flashing red.
Meter red makes me very like nervous but very happy.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think Falco could have gotten by with some extras in one of Wiggins, but no, this is fine too. You don't need the wasp. You have plenty of.
Fight them all just in case.
I mean, fair, I guess.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Taking out Greg at the rear. Rip Greg.
Don't worry. Hey, you there! Sweet!
Line kicked comic book guy.
Love to sit.
Seems that absolutely no NPCs
Everyone.
are free today.
Just on that rampage as Falco.
Lousy, rotten karmic retribution.
Guess we should get the predictions in for who's going to be spared.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. Big fight done. Oh, out of control. Woohoo! All right.
That's pretty far ahead. I wonder if he's down think it seems unlikely. At 100. We're just being very cautious with the Karini. Because being ahead of it generally helps it drive better through this area.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Falco!
it's stuck! Oh, Falco didn't notice!
Oh, and he accidentally did the
Yeah, you stuck.
not restart. Oh, Falco,
Yeah,
no!
I mean, that's a small time loss. Yeah, you have to be careful, especially, it's like a sweet spot. If you're a little ahead, I believe the idea is they'll have a little collision either at the end of the graveyard or in the trailer park. It's not going to be major. You're not really going to have the threat of driving away from him.
Reckless driving is my pet
I think we've all,
peeve.
at some point on a follow mission, assumed it was a, you know, getaway mission, and we've all driven a little bit too far.
Sometimes I treat, at least the front round, I treat the start of 7-7 like a follow mission. I could just follow the alien car for a bit. I'm like, I'm meant to be a racing here.
Just
Yep.
call me Air Homer.
You never know what's going to happen, Tyler. I mean, with before you know, like, you miss on the draft or
Ow! My neck! Vengeance
anything
will
can
be
happen.
mine.
Falco might have like concentrated more if it wasn't the DNF. But there's a long list of things.
But I'm bored of this level.
I'm glad you...
Piece of cake.
Here we go. This is where, you know, stuff gets juicy.
Oh, too much of a run up that time. You don't see that too often. It's better. Oh no, it doesn't get enough of a bounce that time. 10-3. That one did work, despite being further forward. A little bit of an issue with that cage there. Shunts to the side, it was nice. Gets a good angle out of the wall. Nice.
Not bad.
Okay. That was a really good third time, especially considering where he landed on the wall. He managed to get himself shunted to the side very nicely.
Yeah, if that third attempt was a first attempt, that would have been, like, really solid.
Yeah, anyone would be happy with that. To be honest, I've seen people's first attempts be slower than this split will be, so...
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the...
Vapo created the idea of crashing with Carl, the back wall there. Now this specific one, we don't need to go into detail.
If I'm gonna kill those sound filming, black car driving, cola poisoning... Okay. I need to find... It's crashing time! Remain calm. So long, suckers! It's that
Let's see how this
black
part
car
goes for Falco.
again. It has the speed of a stuff boss, combined with the tenacity of a level boss. Oh, I forgot my mission.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What happened to Falco? Where do we start? There's been a few ups and downs. There was a set to kill fail, and there was a 7-2 fail. So and he missed part 2 cutscene skip. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just a few little mishaps.
Oh, that was too... Ooh, I keep making God madder and madder. Sweet! Why, you little...
Taking it out on Burns. No one shall be spared.
Transporter. Falco's preference is going to be the witch room. I'm pretty sure the one before there was a coffin car, so where do you think those? They're generally
Let's roll.
The public's favourite.
I don't do out of bounds, but I tend to be quite a fan of Spooky Greg myself.
Yeah, it's everyone's favourite. It's easy enough to land on and get in. It has a nice reset region.
I just think he looks like he'd be a nice friend.
And that, what's his emote? Everyone's favourite emotes. Spooky Greg and Spooky Bob.
They say that, you know, they've never seen a pair of pretty best friends, but, you know.
They're cousins, I think. In law. Which is totally not just get the hand out. Spooky Greg was an emote we had, and Vapo once after those part two of them together and said it was his cousin Spooky Bob. And then Spooky Bob became the bad angry one.
You thought they were brothers? What if they were roommates?
Or maybe they were brothers. I can't remember if they were brothers or cousins. I had cousins in my head, but could be brothers. This is your spooky Greg law.
Yeah, very important. You need to. I think everyone needs to go and do their revision and brush up on their Spooky Greg lore.
So far, it should be a felony. This town is going to pay for this.
Okay. Hopefully reset to go well for Falco here. Oh no, it was too far right, I think. And then when he reset, he actually reset inside the loading zone for the area.
Unfortunate, so we'll be seeing this as an inbound drive.
Yeah.
Dude, you better not have scratched my car. Hasta la vista, suckers.
Surprised we haven't seen him try and get out of his car, considering.
Next he's done that a few times this one, but I think when he's done it, he's generally already been going slow.
Hey, that's
Oh yeah, he's done it now.
There we go. Spoiler, we were going to see that. I wouldn't have thought anything of it if we hadn't seen him try and do it in.
Yeah, it's something
What's
like
that mission he tried to do it in earlier? This little piggy, maybe?
It was. I can't remember, possibly. Yes, because it was really hard. And there was one he did it successfully in.
He swapped from Mr. Cloud to the sports car.
You're right. I thought there was something to do with Mr. Cloud.
oh, like no.
Which was really smart, actually. I tend to just let the hit and run meter go wild.
Oh, I wanted a peanut. Bart did it. I blame society.
Seeing a lot of safe resets as well. Playing it really safe with this waste, which I absolutely do not blame him.
Yeah, it's totally in there, so yeah, over and done with.
Where'd you get that? Piece of cake.
I believe this is the last run of the day. Tomorrow I think is a rather busy one. If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
we've got
7 AM
oh,
tomorrow.
that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Full rundown during this play section, yeah. If we can. 7 AM, Caleb versus Ben in the final match of Group Lisa. That's about for second place, so that's actually quite a big one. 9 AM, Group Burns, Tilbert versus Slane. 11 AM, Group Apu, Cricket versus American. I think it's their first run of this tournament. 1:30 PM, these times are all PSC by the way. Gordo versus Top Hat and Krusty. 5 PM, Millhouse, Group Millhouse Finesse versus LP3. 7 PM, Group Krusty again, Top Hat versus Tim's. 9 PM, Group Kang, Derek versus Green Boomers. That's going to be a really fun race. And 11 PM, Group Wiggum is Lobster versus Thermal. And following on a little, 1 AM on Sundays, me versus Yannick. The second match of our group, the Smithers.
Line me up for comms.
Yeah.
I see those empty spots and I'll just, slide on in.
Oh yeah, the Derek Thomas one's not good.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
reset, actually.
Reset.
Yeah, there's actually there's a command for the schedule, but it's broken, so let me see if I can find the direct play.
Technically a bust, but it does not matter at this point. However, that is his 4th bust, if I recall. So, Falco getting very friendly with the cops in this race. The bot seems to be back up. There we go.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Okay, Falco coming on looking for low 125, low to mid. All being well.
That adrenaline make me feel alive again. Just a few more. Possessions are clean.
Actually, he's pretty low. Should be I'm gonna say a 12.
Oh, that was too easy. Oh, I'm going to heaven.
Might have slightly overshot, we'll see. Oh, okay. No, I'm undershot with that reset.
That reset button. Really his best friend in this mission.
I remember when I was fair in the yard, just basically be hovering over it in this mission. This is the jump at the beam as well. There we go. 1:45, 21, maybe very low 20.
Very nice.
21.
GG.
I'm very proud of that. Yeah, GG.
Congratulations, Falco.
So Falco tops his group officially now. Well, I guess it was official. Oh yeah, but still.
Be nice to work out the average.
Yeah. Oh, it's all automated.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean that will hurt his average, I think, because yeah, it's a 1:44.21 is his average. As it stands, comparing with people top of that group currently, I think he's second last of that seed. But not everyone's run, of course. So you've got some top seeds that haven't run yet. Me and Cricket definitely.
Of course.
Oh, and Mikey as well, second in for Axe.
Of course.
That's the. I mean, it's still within the realm. Everyone else could have terrible runs being. I'm going to invite them to the VC.
Yeah, shall we get both runners in? Welcome in, Falco.
Congratulations, Falco. Congratulations, Tyler.
Tilted.
Yeah, there's a rough one, but it's proof you can do it at least.
I'm actually the most tilted person in the world right now. The only good thing about that run was hearing Krusty say that one line for me.
Oh, which line?
When I kicked him in the head in before starting 6-3.
I mean, I didn't have the audio, so. Was it the daughter one?
Yeah.
I thought it was one. That is a good line. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Alright, you think you're tilted?
Yeah, I think I could do much better than that.
I mean, I could have got that, but oh.
Yeah, because that was still PBable, I guess, until the set to kill failed Falco. It's definitely possible.
I'm so mad.
At least I didn't finish bottom of the group. I finished third. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Yeah, you got the pet bracket to look forward to, so you'll build your PB.
If I can. If I can enter.
Yeah, it's anyone can get in really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's generally the people who don't make it into the main ones. So,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
for my first tourney, I'll take a win. I'll take one win.
no,
I'll take-
you did better than my first one, so. And we had more group games. 3 groups of 5 that year, so.
This time next year, I'll be C2. Don't worry. You've heard it here, now.
Oh, it's big words here from Tyler.
You've heard it here. You've heard it here.
We're looking forward to racing you again when the game doesn't decide to screw me over, Tyler.
I'll race you on Monday unofficially.
You'll screw us both over equally.
Yeah. Well, it turns out it was a controller error.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of that one.
Basically, what I do is I use big picture mode through Steam to use my controller as like a mouse and stuff.
All right.
So I had my start button mapped to my actual start button on my controller. So that's what I do instead of using escape.
Yeah.
So then I pop up. I think it was my antivirus popped up on the screen. So I went to restart. So I went to like click on the game and it just shut off.
All right.
So.
You didn't accidentally click on the cross, did you?
No.
No, because even then it comes up with "You sure you want to exit?" So.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It just
Yeah,
went straight.
so and it definitely didn't. So that's interesting.
Sounds to me like you need a new antivirus.
Yeah. I mean, I was on sub 145 pace. But...
Yeah, next one, you got this.
Yeah.
You probably could have beaten me to be fair.
Well, you slowed
If the
it
game
down.
didn't crash.
You slowed it down once the DNF, so it would have been different.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell what would have happened.
I'll take third.
Yeah, no, that's a good try. You've come into this bottom C. You've come right into that place in the group.
I'll take third.
Very fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the only guy that's gonna DNF throughout the whole goddamn tournament.
I think in the knockouts when it's when you don't have it as part one of the tiebreaks, I think you'll see more of them.
Okay.
Knockouts
At least
generally have
a
more.
DNF because of a crash, not because I'm bad at the game.
That's fair enough. I don't blame you.
And I didn't have time to restart. I would have restarted if I had time. But...
Yeah. Well,
I
it
think,
wasn't restarted. You've used unlock all missions. So.
Did that? I think I put 850 coins, but it didn't give me that. So.
Yeah, it's because you have to start a new game.
Yeah. Just Falco it goes.
Yeah, just Falco. If Cable has the best average time of all the people who came second in these groups, he'll go through too. But I think he's pretty far down on those rankings.
So I think I have the worst average time now in V8 seats.
Oh,
Cable end up having a rematch.
No, I think in terms of like actual finish times, I think you're ahead of someone. I think LT, but I have a weird calculation thing on the sheet just for stats purposes, and you got a 148.10 out of it, so that's impressive.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, this is it for me because I've got a busy weekend. And
Yeah.
stuff.
So, I don't know, Falco, are you looking forward to the knockouts?
If the game decides it wants to be nice to me for once.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's decent odds with 144 average, I think, Jeff. You might end up 39th seed, so bottom of the set for group toppers. But,
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be fine.
yeah, I mean, anything can happen. Who knows who you end up against?
Oh, I'm not placing any bets. In before it's Cable again.
Yeah, but remember, I DNF because my game crashed, not because I'm shit at the game.
I know. That's unfortunate because I wanted you to PB today, Tyler.
I would have done as well. Well, I'll just have to PB on Monday then instead.
You've got this. You absolutely can, PB.
Wait, what straps did I get? I got Cletus, didn't I? I got Cletus. I missed. I had an amazing sellout. That was amazing for my standards.
Yeah, actually, like both of you had really good
that's a
sellouts.
pretty good start.
What did that if I kept my ESS and didn't kick Dr. Nick in the head?
Fine. I didn't get.
Oh.
I didn't even start out with parking. Somebody cop was blocking the fucking phone booth, so I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I had to start the
You got
level.
really good busted, so,
I had to
yeah.
start the mission with the sports car, then run to
Yeah.
the phone
Yeah,
booth.
you just ran, you grabbed the phone booth. I think most people would restart.
How did I get busted? He didn't even touch me. I wonder how he busted me.
You're close enough. When you're on foot, you just need to be close enough and moving slow enough. How it works, I think. So, because you're on foot and you're by it, it's very hard to dodge that bus there on foot. Because they'll graph your car, but you're right by it. Yeah. There's something else. You had quite a few busts, Falco.
I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah, no, we should really wrap it up because it's.
I was 10 coins short from car built for Homer because of that, because of those two busts.
No, we were watching it and we were definitely, you know.
I think he just. I think he just.
Loving life.
I think he just didn't care when I DNF'd. I think he just chilled a bit. Which I didn't blame you. I didn't blame you. Take your time.
Yeah, so this is the schedule.
I saw you DNF'd and I was heartbroken.
Yeah. I would have restarted from Homer 1 again if I could, but. Oh well.
I would have restarted from Homer 1 after that catastrophic march.
It do be like that.
Well, I don't think we would have been allowed to restart anyway. So.
Yeah. So we will be back in around 7 hours for this tight matchup to find out who comes out as C2 in Group Skinner. Should be fun.
It's going to be an absolute jam-packed day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, I'm going to miss every single one of them.
That's sad.
Okay, tomorrow's Saturday. I can catch a few.
Make sure you tune in at 1 AM for no reason whatsoever.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Thank you everyone for Tyler and River Racing and Jack for restreaming and Nico on comms.
Thank you for commentating with me as well.
Very good fun.
And we'll catch you in about 7 hours for Caleb versus Ben.
I'd say I'm hyped, but I'm not going to be awake.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'll
have
be
to
fine.
catch some of it before work if I can. I think it's going to be an amazing match. So
Yeah,
if you are up at that time, definitely tune in, especially now Ben's got his sub 130.
Yeah, Ben got a sub 130. We know what Caleb's like. Caleb's yet to have a sub 130 in the group stage, as per usual. BST, if you go on the, actually, I should point this out, I'm going to do the schedule command again.
BST is British Summer Time.
Tournament shows you the time for your time zone. It auto fixes that for you, so you don't have to do any of the math yourself. Yeah, we'll see you in 7 hours. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
See you soon.